I built a YouTube summary Saas in 48 hours with an AI app builder called Base44. But here's the twist. When I first tested it, the app was spitting out fake summaries. If I hadn't caught it in the code, I would have launched something completely broken. Here's exactly what happened. So the main platform that I normally watch content on is on YouTube and not Netflix. There are some amazing creators and producers out there on YouTube, and at one point I had over 300 videos saved in my watch later list. So the problem was obvious. There was no way that I was going to have time to watch all the 300 videos at a later time. So I tried out some of the other YouTube summarizers out there, already out there on the market, and honestly, most of them all sucked. They had limited features and they had super basic summaries that didn't really capture the value of the video. So that's when I decided, why not just build my own? So when I was in Malaysia on a working holiday recently in July this year, I set myself a 48-hour deadline when I was in Kuala Lumpur. No overthinking, no 6-month roadmap, just build, launch and test. So for speed, I use Base44, one of the new AI-powered app builders, where you describe what you want and it generates the front-end, back-end, database and even the authentication payments. Sounds perfect, right? Not quite. So when I first tested my app, it looked like it was working, right? Because I pasted in a YouTube link, click, hit summarize, and then boom, I got a summary. But something felt off because the summaries that it generated were too generic, almost like they had been pre-written. So when I looked into the Base44 generated code, that's when I found the truth. It actually wasn't pulling the YouTube transcripts of the actual video that I inputted in. It was just generating mock responses, fake summaries that look real but actually had nothing to do with the video at all. So if I didn't have the technical background to debug this, I just would have assumed that it was fine and kept burning AI credits on a broken product that I wasn't able to fix. So I rolled up my sleeves, I stripped out the mock code, wired in proper API calls to fetch the actual transcripts of the video and connect ChatGPT so the summaries were actually real so they could be actually generated properly. So by the end of day one, I had a working prototype, and then day two was all about setting up the Stripe payments, which I set for $5 a month or for $60 a year or a $29 lifetime deal, cleaning up the UX and UI and also testing and debugging it to making sure the app just didn't run but can actually be used in the real world. So by the 48-hour mark, the app was live. I registered, I bought the domain, so let me show you quickly how it works. Alrighty guys, welcome to the YouTube Summarizer app that I created with Base44. So if you guys want to access this right now, you can go to summarizer.app. I'm using the American spelling for Summarizer because the English UK version of the domain was already taken. So I'm using the American spelling for Summarizer. So just go to summarizer.app and you'll be able to access it. So this is the homepage right here where you don't need to log in or create an account if you want to summarize a video straight away. But if you want to save your summaries, you will need to log in into your account. So in this demo here, I've already logged into my account. But what we'll do is that I'll show you guys a sample of summarizing a video. So if I go to YouTube right now, and if I go to my homepage, this will be a good video to summarize. So what I'll do is that I'll choose this video here. I'll click on share here from clicking this menu here. Click share, copy, and then it will go. I'll copy that video URL onto here, and then I'll click analyze. And then it will start summarizing the video. It will get the video transcript and it will start be able to get a summary of the video. So we'll just wait for that. It won't take too long. And there we go. We've got So we've got the thumbnail, and then we've got this summary. We've got the main summary points of the video here. So we've got the main value points of the video here. As it's been detailed, and then we've also got the key takeaways as well. And then if we want as well, we can also save it. We can also save this summary to my library as well. So if I click on save to library, it'll add it to my library. And then in the future, all I have to do is just click on the card, and I've got my summary as well that I can access anytime, and I can also delete the summary if I want, or I can share it or copy it as well. So there you have it guys, that is my YouTube Summarizer app live. But here's the unfortunate reality. If I had just trusted Base44 blindly, this would have been a complete disaster when I launched the SaaS. This is what nobody tells you about AI app builders. They get you 80% of the way there, but the last 20%, which is the part that makes it all real and everything, you need experience. Without knowing how to debug, you can't even tell whether the AI is giving you the real thing or it's just smoke and mirrors. So this is what I took away from this build. AI app builders are fast, but sometimes they can cut corners, sometimes dangerously as well. You need to understand and know what's under the hood, otherwise you're going to be flying blind. You don't need months to launch. I prove to you guys right now that you can get an MVP with these tools in 48 hours. The real challenge now is distribution. Building is step one. Getting paying users where the SaaS lives or dies is now the most important, is step number two and the most important thing. So would I use Base44 again? Absolutely, definitely for the speed, but I wouldn't be 100% reliant on the code that it generates. So that is the story of how I built the YouTube Summarizer SaaS in 48 hours when I was in Malaysia with Base44. So if you guys want to try it out, the link is in the description below. And if you've got an app idea and you don't just want an AI prototype that pretends to work, and you want to build something that's tested, secure, and launch ready, that's exactly what I do for clients. So you can click on the link below to book in a free call with me to discuss how I can personally help you out and bring your app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible. Thank you for watching today's video. Smash the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.